let's talk about your home. For most of us, it's our biggest investment, right? It's our sanctuary. But what if I told you there could be a silent threat working right now, completely out of sight to bring it all down? Yeah, today we are talking about termites, the silent destroyers, and, more importantly, how you can protect your most valuable asset.
Okay, let's kick this off with a number that should really grab your attention. $5 billion. That is the estimated amount of property damage caused by termites every single year, and that's just in the United States. It is a jaw-dropping figure for such a tiny, tiny pest. So that leads to a really important question for every single person who owns a home. And here's the kicker, the part that so many people don't realize until it's too late. Most standard homeowners insurance policies, they do not cover termite damage at all. That means if termites decide your home is their next meal, you are likely on your own for all of the repair. So what can you actually do about it? Well, your first and best line of defense is knowledge. Seriously, just knowing what to look for can save you thousands upon thousands in damage. So let's break down the key warning signs you absolutely need to have on your radar. Now, the tricky part is just how subtle these signs can be. You'll want to keep an eye out for these little pencil-sized mud tubes running up your foundation walls. Or maybe you'll see tiny piles of what looks like sawdust, but it's not. It's actually termite droppings, also known as frass. Go ahead and tap on your wooden trim or door frames. If it sounds hollow, that is a huge red flag. Even something you might otherwise ignore, like bubbling paint or little piles of discarded wings near a window, can signal a really serious infestation. You know, a super common mistake people make is confusing termite swarmers with flying ants. And hey, it's easy to see why. They look pretty similar at a quick glance. But if you look closely, the differences are pretty clear. Termites have straight antennae, a thick, uniform waist, and two pairs of wings that are the exact same length. Flying ants, on the other hand, have bent or elbowed antennae, a very distinct pinched waist, and their wings are different lengths. Knowing how to tell them apart is absolutely critical. So, when should you be the most vigilant? Well, think of this as your game plan. An annual inspection is always a great idea, especially in the spring. If you're in the Hampton Roads area, March through May is prime time for termite swarms. You also want to be extra cautious after a period of heavy rain, because all that moisture creates a perfect environment for them. And this one is non-negotiable. Always, always get a professional termite inspection before you buy a home. Spotting the signs is step one, but let's be real, a true defense is going to require professional help. So let's take a look at what a professional solution actually looks like, using a company that services the Hampton Roads area as our example, Universal Pest and Termite. When you're looking for a professional, things like trust and experience are everything, right? Well, Universal Pest and Termite is a family-owned business, and they've been doing this for over 25 years. They're a local company, which means they're experts in dealing with the unique challenges we face here in coastal Virginia. So, what does their process look like? It's actually super simple. It all starts with a phone call to schedule a completely free, no-obligation inspection. Then, a skilled technician comes out and does a really thorough evaluation of your home. After that, you get a detailed report of everything they found. It's that straightforward. And if a problem is found, you have options, which is so important. This chart kind of lays it all out. You could go with a traditional liquid barrier treatment, or the really advanced Centricon baiting system, or even an all-in-one Uniguard plan that covers other common pests too. It's all about finding a solution that's tailored to your home. And as you can see, there are even flexible options that don't lock you into a long-term contract. But look, the treatment itself is really only half the battle. The other, and maybe more important half, is making sure that problem doesn't come back. And that's where the guarantee comes in. This is all about your peace of mind. This right here is the company's no-hassle guarantee. It's a promise, plain and simple. If the pests come back while you're covered, so will they, and you won't pay an extra dime. That kind of backing is a huge factor when you're making a decision like this. And there are other reasons to feel confident too. We're talking an A+ accreditation from the Better Business Bureau, a real focus on methods that are safe for your family and pets, and get this, over 800 excellent reviews. Their whole reputation is built on long-term prevention, not just slapping on a quick fix. Okay, let's wrap this up. The threat from termites is real. It's expensive and it is completely silent. But the solution? It's clear, it's simple, and it's effective. It really is time to stop worrying and start acting. So let me just ask you this. Are you ready for that peace of mind? I mean, really ready to know for certain that your home is safe from these silent destroyers? If you're a homeowner in Virginia Beach, Chesapeake, or anywhere in Hampton Roads, please don't wait until you see the signs of damage. You can get a free, no obligation inspection from Universal Pest and Termite just by calling them at 757 502 0200. Let me give you that number again. It's 757 502 0200. It is the very first step to protecting your home and, honestly, your peace of mind.